Hello everyone, welcome to William and the Magic Box. Today on our show, we are going to have Yago. Yago is from Madrid, in Spain. So, let's see what Yago has to say. Enjoy the interview.
Hola. Hello, Yago. How are you?
Fine, and you?
I'm very well. Thank you very much.
I have 2 dogs and 1 cat, you know?
What's your dog's name?
Yeah, Bilbo and Maraca. He's a big one here.
Oh,
A little one here.
oh, so cute. Hello.
The cat is around here. Yeah, look like. Can you see
Where's the cat?
There. Look.
Let me
Say
see.
hello. Can you see him?
No.
Oh shit.
Oh, I can now. Yes, I can now. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Is a girl or boy?
He's a boy.
What's his name?
Yeah. All of them were taken out from the street, you know?
Really?
Yeah. So it's like a farm, not a flat.
We have a cat as well. His name is Tiger.
Tiger, okay.
Five months.
He's young. He's old or young.
5 months.
Ah, very young.
It's cute, yeah. So sweet.
So, okay.
Yeah?
Tell me.
Okay, Yago. So, tell me, where are you from?
I'm from Spain. I'm from Madrid. No, not exactly. I'm from the north of the country. You know, I'm from Galicia.
Okay.
And I'm living here for 18 years. Yeah.
Right.
For job and yeah. I'm standing here in a downtown of the city in Madrid.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you from exactly? You're in London.
I'm in London, but I'm originally from Brazil.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I'm from Brazil. And what's the best part, in your opinion, of living in Madrid?
The best part, I don't know, could be freedom, you know? Yeah, because here in Spain, here in Madrid, in the capital of the country, I think that it's defending a kind of way of life very particular, you know? You find everything that you want here. There's something that is very important for me, you know. It means that I need to do whatever I want if I want, you know. So it means that if I wanna go out, I have the freedom of going out or not. If I want a big house or a small house, I can be able to have it, you know.
Absolutely. And what do you do for living, for work?
Okay, I'm psychologist and I'm a writer.
Oh wow, amazing! So do you have a book published already? Or
Yeah,
not?
sure.
Tell me about it.
This one.
Oh wow, for 49 dias.
49 days. Yeah.
49 days.
My first one, but I'm writing theater and I'm writing movies and chapters of series and all these kind of things. But this is my first. This is my first novel. Yeah.
So,
sorry.
Tell me a little bit about it. 49 days. Tell me a little bit about your novel.
Yeah, it's about the pandemic.
That's what I saw when I saw the
Exactly.
cover.
Yeah, I discovered that. Okay, well, I moved to this flat that, as you can see, we have a very big windows here to the street in the middle of the city. And I came here in February of last year. So the pandemic here in Spain began very strongly in 14th of March, I think, yeah. So I discovered myself here with my animals and with my couple living here. Having a very good view of all what's happening in the street, but we had to be absolutely closed in our flats, and so I spent all day since the 14th of March till the 1st of May writing a short story about what's happening in my city through my window. So yeah, in my house, you know. So I never spent. I don't know if you had this situation, but I never been 1 month and a half only closed at my flat with my dogs and my cat and my couple. You know, I began to make cakes. I watch a lot of series and I wrote a lot, and I had a new channel of communication with my couple, you know, because we had no distractions, and the novel is like an analysis of all the situation, how the society changed, how our concept of freedom or living with or things like this changed, how the communication with my animals grown up little by little, and how I discovered that I love making cakes, you know.
That's amazing. I think it's a very good idea, actually, when you put it out all this experience in a book. I think it's such a good idea.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's a bestseller right now here in Spain. Yeah, because it's very comfortable. No, it's very funny when you pass through all these situations, you find a book that he's relating day by day in the day, in fact, that everything that happened was happening and telling by someone that was watching through the window, you know. So
I think it's amazing. I
don't know. I suppose that you know that you speak Spanish a little bit.
Yes, I can understand. Very similar to Portuguese, so of course, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, I would like to actually. I would like to.
Okay.
So
I will send it to you. If you give me one address, I will send it to you.
Oh, thank you. Oh my God.
No,
amazing.
you're welcome. Thank you.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay, yeah. Am I saying your name right? Yago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Yago. So, welcome to William and the Magic Box.
So excited.
Hey. So are you ready to go on a beautiful journey through your lives, your memories in life, your point of view?
Okay.
Yeah. Amazing. So I'm just gonna play a song.
I have to tell you that I'm very excited for this moment. You know, thank you for making me part of all this amazing project. Really
amazing. Thank you very much. Just made my day now with these comments.
Thank you deserve it.
Muchas gracias.
Obrigado.
Nada. Right. I'm gonna play some music now, just for us to get a bit in the mood before the first question. Okay?
Okay.
Let's do it. Okay, are you ready for the first question?
Yeah.
Let's do it. The first question is, tough one. Let's say that if you need to remove forever from your phone, social media as Instagram and Facebook or YouTube, which one would be and why?
For sure, Facebook and Instagram. In the beginning, I have no Instagram. Yeah, I have it, but I don't use it very much. But I think YouTube is a very, very good platform for all the audio-visual content, and it's very, very useful. I discovered a lot of singers and groups and bands and films through YouTube, and I think I will find. I communicate myself very often with Facebook. Okay, I don't use Instagram very often, but I think that I will find another way of communicating to the world my point of view. Despite of the fact of erasing, but I think that I couldn't live without YouTube.
Yes, I agree. I think YouTube you can find a lot there, a lot. Anything you need is there.
Absolutely.
That's sure.
In fact, I have a Spotify, for example. I love music. I love every kind of music, and it's a pity that, for example, in Spotify, you can find a lot of music that you can find in YouTube. So for a little time in the beginning, when the platforms of this kind of content began, I usually found music in Spotify. Later, I went to YouTube and I downloaded it from YouTube. So everything is in YouTube.
Absolutely. Yeah, I agree. Let's go for the second question now. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yago, just before the second question, tell me a little bit about your career as a psychologist.
Okay, well, I have to tell you that in the beginning, I tried with, I don't know how to say this in English, but the care of animals, veterinary could be. Yeah.
Care of animals, like to look after animals.
exactly like the doctor of animals. I don't know how to say it in English.
Veterinarian.
Great. I began with veterinary. I studied 2 years, but I discovered that people are more exciting. Are more exciting. So I left. I left my veterinary career, and I began to study psychology. And I don't know if it happens to you, but when you study a degree, you have a lot of knowledge in this case, but you can retain only a little part of all the knowledge that you learn in the career. So, but I have the feeling that in psychology I learned something very, very, very important for my life, for my creativity, and all this. That is how the human being reacts, how the human being is, and how the human being works between himself or herself in this case, or with the people around. So I think that I had with my career very important clues about how things work, talking about people. So it was, I think it was my best choice in my life.
I'll tell you something now. That's my passion as a psychologist. If I would go to university right now, I would go for psychologist, because I'm so fascinated.
You will enjoy it very much, really. Yeah, you will learn very much about relationships, people, yourself. I think it's the best career in the world, because if you think, for example, in I don't know, engineering, or you think in laws and all these kind of things, everything about that was born in the mind of someone. But go to the focus, put the focus in the center of this kind of mind. So it's amazing.
Absolutely. Good. Great. Next question is, who is your biggest hero?
My biggest hero? Well, complicated question. Well, I think that as I'm a writer, I think that my biggest hero is a very good writer. She's female. She's Almudena Grandes. I love her because I think that she put on a table a lot of things about us as a community in Spain. I mean, about the civil war, about the how the society works, and I learned all the time through her books, and I think that it should be mandatory in schools and all these kind of things.
Very good one. Right, let's go for another question. Let's do it. Right, let's get another question for you. Next question is, what are the 3 top things on your bucket list?
Okay, go to Thailand, the first one. I never been there. The second one is learn to make cakes better than I do. Because I try all the time, but it's not good. It's not good. You have to invite someone to take a tea and cakes they made for me. It's a disaster. And help more than I do. I think that help people more than I do. I mean, I think that we have, all of us, we have a little space of action for changing things, and I think that I do less than I would like, because I'm just a little bit lazy. I don't know. I don't know. Helping people.
Good. It's a good point. I think if we could at least every single day, if we could have a thought of helping people, it's a good way of thinking. You know what I mean? It's a good one. It's a very sweet what you just said. Very good.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay.
Another question?
Yeah, sure.
Let's do it. I can see you like dancing. Very good.
I was go dancer for the youth, for 14 years. Yeah, I paid my career, in fact, in making go dancing.
You're go-go really?
I was. Yeah.
Oh wow, amazing!
You know what I mean? 14 years. I was in the backstage, full of glitter and with middle naked, you know, waiting for my hour to going out to the stage, with my notebooks, studying for my exam of the next day. Yeah.
That's amazing. Oh wow, that's amazing. Tell me a little bit about it. So you're doing for 14 years.
Yeah, 14 years. Yeah. I began in show business when I was 17. Lying, absolutely, because in the casting I said that I was 17. I was 18, not 17.
Wow.
I left my homemade my mama's house in the 18, and I spent all my life dancing, or from the 18, 17 till 32, 33 more or less. You know, only for paying my career, for paying my flat and all these things. So it was very funny, you know. Yeah,
wow.
It was funny.
Very good. So wow, thanks for sharing that. Amazing.
No, that's good.
Very good. Next question is, if you had only 24 hours of life, what would you do?
Go to see my mom, for sure. Yeah, spend the day with my mom.
That's sweet.
Really? Yeah.
She lives in Galicia?
Exactly. She lives in Galicia. We have a lot of things in common. You know, I can say that my mom is my very, very, very best friend in my life. You know, we have a very good and strong connection. We play games. We play PlayStation together. We drink together. We going out together. And yeah, it's my other half. You know what I mean? And yeah, I think that I will spend all the rest of my life with her.
That's amazing. Do you have brother and sister as well?
Yeah, I have a sister. And she lives not very far from here.
Mm-hmm.
She has her couple. She has 2 children. And yeah, we have a very good relationship. Yeah.
Very good. You are a family boy. Very good.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Very good. Very good. Let's get another question for you, Yago. Now I know why you're a good dancer. That's why you're dancing. Now I know why. Right, Yago, just before the next question, tell me, in your opinion, what's the most challenging part of living in Madrid?
The price of everything. I mean, here is very expensive, everything. You can imagine how I pay for this rent. It's you know, here is everything very expensive. For example, if you want to go out and take a drink outside, for example, here one drink would be 10 euros, more or less, you know. But
wow.
Yeah, wait, don't put this face, because I was living in London for 6 months, and I know the price of London.
It's danger. It's expensive as well.
Yeah, London is extremely expensive. Yeah, I think it's here in Madrid. The hardest part is the price of everything, and you don't have time for anything about working. You know, you spend all time waiting for the weekend, for doing things, going lunch with friends, going to take a drink. Right now, because we are now in pandemic, but yeah, you work every day from Monday to Friday. You know, all the time. Later you go to the gym, and you have to go out with dogs, and you have to prepare dinner and all these things. And suddenly, in Friday in the afternoon, you say, "Well, I'm free right now," but you have to pay very much. You know?
Wow! I didn't know that.
Sorry.
I didn't know Madrid was expensive. I've been there twice, but I didn't know it was that expensive living there.
Yeah, it's expensive at all. Here, Madrid, Spain is not very expensive, but Madrid has capital. Take count that here we are around 6 million people, you know, and it's very expensive because including the fact of living downtown. Here I'm living. My flat is like in an area like Soho, there in London.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's
well located, very well located.
Yeah, very good located. Very expensive anyway.
There we go.
Where are you living right now? In which area?
I live in South London, near Brixton.
Yeah. I was living there in Brixton.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow! Yes, I moved here. I moved here to this place. It's called Stratton Hill. So I moved
Yeah.
here like 5 months ago. But before I was living in Southeast London, not far from here in Brooklyn.
Okay.
So
Yeah. It's far from the center. I remember. It's just
yeah,
far.
yeah. It's not. Yeah, it's okay. It's not too far, but it's not very close either. Yeah.
It's in the city. It's not like areas absolutely out from the city. But you have the. I remember it could be 40 minutes, 50 minutes for going up to the. Yeah. Remember
That's true.
Okay.
Next question is, when have you been the most happy?
When I've been the most happy in my life.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of moments. It's a very good question. If I had to choose one, I think that when I finished my career, my psychology career, because it was very hard for me because I was working all the time. They count that I left my mama's house at 18, so I spent working all the time very hard to pay my stay here in the city, to pay my career, my food, my homes, kind of things. So once I left my career, I said myself, great, you did it, you know?
Amazing.
With the effort of your back, you did it, and you get it, and you have your titulation, and you are a psychologist right now, above the law, you know? This is one of them. Yeah, I think it's the most important one.
Very good, very good. You're very proud. That's good. You have proud of yourself. You worked
very
hard, you stirred hard, but you made it. That's what counts.
Yes, exactly.
Absolutely. Cool. Another question for you.
Yeah.
Okay, before the next question, Yago, so you mentioned before that you have a partner.
Yeah.
Yeah, and how long you been together for?
It's a curious history, you know, because I met him like 9 years before, and we were all the time. I was in couple. He was just divorcing this moment.
Okay.
So we had a little connection for all these years, 5 years more or less, and we found each other in the same street here in downtown, because I was living in the number 24, and he was living in the number 92. So all the time we were crossing. All the time he's an actor, so he told me one day in the street. He told me, "Well, I'm making a play here in this place time." So I went to watch him, and I watched this play 5 times in 1 month. You know, like a fucking fan. You know.
You're already in love. Yeah, you're already in love.
Yeah, it was like a groupie. You know, waiting. There's something strange because I never waited for him at the outside of the theater. So I only went to see the play, and I went home, and I wrote him a message, you know. So we are together for 4 years. We met we rediscovered each other in 2016, I think, 16, 17. Right now. Sorry, I can remember the first day.
That's okay. Very sweet, very sweet. And I was about to ask you, what's the most memorable lesson you learned from him so far?
The passion.
Mm-hmm.
The passion for doing whatever you want to do. Being an actor is very, very, very hard. You know, you have to make a lot of proofs. So he's coming right now.
Hey, just on time. Hey, can I say hello?
He's very shy. So, you know, the most important lesson that I learned from him was that you have to do whatever you want to do. The things that for you, the things that moves you inside. Don't worry about money. Don't worry about salary. Don't worry about establishment. I don't know if you mean, you know, the actors and the actresses. They are, for me, and I have a lot of friends in this profession. They are heroes because they do the things that they feel they have to do, despite the fact of the money, despite the fact of the living or not in a good flat or not. They can spend eating one lunch per day, 1 week, because they have no money, but they don't want to stop doing the things that they are really good.
Absolutely. I totally agree. I think they are living their dream. They are living what they are passionate about.
They are fighting for their dreams.
Yes, absolutely. I totally agree.
It's very good. Yeah.
Very brave. Right. Next question for you is: did you ever have an imaginary friend when you were a child, and what was his name?
Well, I had two, in fact.
Tell me about it.
I had two. It's not. I'm not sure if there was very imaginary friends. I had two pets. Don't lose the idea of. I had two. Do you know? Have you ever seen the film Gremlins?
Is the one with the little monsters or not?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do you know Gizmo? Yeah, it's a little monster like a rat or like a dog. I don't know. He's very tender. So I had this pet, this dog, and I had another one like it's the same film, bigger and with a sad face and very ugly. And I talked with them all the time. I think that they were my very best friends from since I had 4 years till I had 9 or 10, more or less. And I was caring very much about them, and I talked with them, and I prepared them the food, and
Oh my God!
yeah, it's very strange, it's very freaky. Sorry, but
No, it's just genuine.
No.
Very genuine.
Well, I think that I spent all my childhood talking with these dogs.
Oh, that's sweet. Very sweet.
Okay.
Let's get another question for you.
Great.
Right, let's get another question for you, Yago. Next question is, do you think your priorities have changed since you were younger?
For sure. Yeah. I have to tell you that in the beginning, when I was younger, I think that my priority was being loved for someone.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, my priority in this case is being loved for myself. I don't know how you understand it. Yeah, because yourself, everything is going very easy. If everything. So you can. Right now is absolutely my priority changes because in the beginning I was desperately looking for someone who loves me, and right now I think that I love myself much better. So I prefer to find another kind of thing. Still working on it, still working, discovering myself. Still working about my feelings and how they project in other people. Yeah, for sure.
Very good. And you are very good at it because you're psychology. So for you, it's kind of...
Yeah, it's easy, I spend all the time thinking. I think that if you keep very, very silent, if you are beside me, you can hear my brain making...
Work all the time. I know what I mean. I'm an overthinker as well. Sometimes I find myself overthinking, thinking, and sometimes you get your energy, you go down because you spend so much time overthinking, you just let your energy go. So I know what I mean. I totally know. Let's get on the question.
Yeah.
Right, let's get on the question for you, Yago. Right, good one. If someone gave you an envelope, with your death date inside, would you open it or not? And why? Would you open or not?
No, for sure. No,
why?
Absolutely, because I think that knowing this information could, I don't know how to say, if in English is good.
Affect your life,
affect and condition. Make fix a condition in all the choices that I will take in the future.
Good one. Yeah. Good point.
So I think that is part of life, and I think that I couldn't live comfortable knowing exactly the day of my death. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that it wasn't. If it happens, it couldn't be myself. Make it.
Absolutely. I'll be paranoid as well. I'll be thinking all the time. My God. So I would think like, as you said, it would change a way of me making decisions in my life because, you know, I wouldn't know if I would go in the right direction. So I would be paranoid. I don't think it would be
great.
Right.
Imagine yourself the last year of your life knowing that your life will end this day in concrete, you know? So I don't want to know it. No.
Okay. Very good. Let's go for another question.
Yeah.
Okay, next question for you is, Yago. Who was your favorite teacher and why you consider that?
Yeah, my favorite teacher is easy. I have two, but I think that the most important teacher in my life was my language teacher. She teach me how to read. She teach me how to write. She teach me how to put in value reading and all the things that books can do for you. This is the first one, and the second one was my English teacher, because you know I only studied English from the 12 since I only 3 years in my life. You know, yeah, I was and I said, wow, I like this. You know, I like English, and I put a lot of attention in the classes. So I think that my English is not amazing, but I can defend myself in a conversation, you know. So and I get a lot of jobs because of my English. I had a lot of relationship with people with foreign people because of my English. I had a lot of experience because of my English. I was living there in London because of it, and yeah, I think that I deserve. No, I am in debt with my teacher, my English teacher. Yeah, you know, I told her a lot of years later, since we lost contact. When I get my first job, it was in Volvo, in Volvo, the cars. You know, they are asking me for English. And I get my first good job, and I called her. And I told her Pepucha. The name was Pepucha. Pepucha, thank you for all you made for me, because I get this job because I have a good English level. So.
And I'm sure she's gonna be very happy when she watches this interview. She's gonna be very happy to see that. That's for sure. That's for sure. That's for sure.
Maybe I'll send it to her. I don't know.
Yes, absolutely. You should. I think you should.
Okay.
Let's get another question.
Great.
Okay, Yago, next question for you is, tell us about your first kiss and your first love.
Wow, let's see, my first kiss, I think it was a girl. Yeah, it counts. Yeah, I think my first kiss, like I think that out of gay men was a girl, and my first love was a teacher of a male teacher of me. You know, it wasn't. In fact, it wasn't a real relationship. It happened only in my mind. We had contact and at a one night stand and stopped. You know, but I made all a history through this man. And it was not a very good relationship because it wasn't a relationship at all, you know. I think that if I have to choose one first love of all, yeah, I fell in love, you know, but it was not reciprocity.
Yeah.
But I fell in love like a crazy one.
We all have those experiences in life when we fell love someone. Yeah, love can be painful, but at the same time as well, it's worth it because it's beautiful.
Absolutely, yeah. I didn't choose. I didn't change absolutely anything of what I did in the past. You know.
Amazing. Me neither. I think I think everything counts. Everything counts in life.
Yeah, because I think that all the choices that I made, all the things that I did in my past, made me be the man that I am right now. So I think it's good, you know.
Absolutely. I think we should be grateful for the bad and for the good moments in life.
Absolutely.
Because everything it contributes to be the person we are right now. So that's a blessing. That's for sure.
Sometimes you win and sometimes you learn.
Yeah. I like that. Sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. I love that. I'm gonna keep that now. I love it. I love it. Amazing. Okay, Yago, I have 3 questions left for you.
Great. Okay, let's do it.
Right, just before the next question, Yago, tell me, and what is the most challenging part of being a psychologist?
Oof. I think that the most intense part of all is not taking all the issues that you have in your job to your house, to your living.
To your private life, yeah.
Exactly, yeah, because at the end you are working with something very sensitive at the end, you know? And I work the most part of the time in companies, you know, in like human resources.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very hard to find people, for example, and go in to your house like if anything happened, you know. And yeah, we work with something very sensitive, so it impacts you very much in your own person.
And what do you do? What particular you do to make a barrier that not to take those energy back to your private life? What do you do? Do you have like something that you do not to get involved? There's something you do it or not?
You know, I think that I'm the luckiest man in the world because I have an amazing couple. So it means that sometimes I arrive at my place and he's at home. We can talk about everything, you know, everything. So it's very relaxing to at the end of the day, going out to the armchair and talking with the wine and talking about how did you feel this day, you know, about all the things that you do, all the things that you did, and having the chance of opening up absolutely your heart, your mind, your brain, putting in front of someone, and this someone cares about you, you know.
Very good. I can see the heart going out of your head, full of heart.
Yeah, I know. I'm very in love. That's the thing.
Right. Next question for you is if you were in a circus, if you work in a circus, which character would you like to be and why?
It's I don't know. The magician. Could be magician, yeah, because I can play with the illusion. I can make magic, you know. I can, yeah. I think it will be this one, really.
Yeah, very good, very good.
It's a very interesting question, really.
Very interesting question, yeah, because you never thought about that.
No, I will take it for me if you allow me, and I will make it in interviews and all these kind of things.
Totally, please do. Right, I have 2 questions left, okay? Let's do it. Okay, Yago, let's get another question for you. Next question is, good one. Wow. What makes you really angry?
Not being listened. I told you, and not being understood. Not being understood. Yeah, because I think that. We have the fault in this case of once you have an argument or you are trying to work on a point with a point of understanding. We don't listen to the other people. We are preparing all the time the re-answer to these people, and we don't listen what the people in front of us are trying to tell us. So I think that is the most the worst thing that you can do to me in a conversation.
Wow, good one, very good. I don't want to see you angry.
Take note.
I'll make a note, okay? I'll make a note now.
Okay.
Right, ready for the last question, Yago?
Yeah?
Let's do it. Right, just before the last question, I would like to tell me what you like the most about being a writer.
Making the world exactly as I would like it to be. It means when you write, you can do whatever you want with the world outside. You can do the characters as you think that people should react or not. You could put the focus in the things that you think that that it has to be resolved, and you can resolve it. It means that sometimes life is not fair. Everybody knows it, you know. So when you write, you have the absolute power of doing the things that you think that it should be right or not.
Very good. I like that.
Yeah.
Very good.
It's like being a little god, you know. In your kingdom is the blank face that you have in front of you. So I think it's the most important thing about the sending a message that sometimes people take, make them feel better or not, or make them think or not. You know?
Very good. Ready for the last question?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Right, last question is, what is the most beautiful thing someone have ever said to you?
I love you.
Hey! That's beautiful.
Really. I think it's the most amazing thing that you can tell to anyone. If you feel it, for sure.
Absolutely. Good.
So you have to say thanks all the time, and you have to feel yourself grateful every time that people that loves you tells you I love you.
Very good. I really agree with you. I think if you really love someone, if you express yourself,
yeah,
I think it's beautiful. That's for sure.
I think that one of the illness of our age right now is the impossibility of being honest, because we are scared a lot of times of telling to the others the truth about your feelings.
Absolutely.
So you have to be scared. You don't have to be scared. You are doing it right. If you say someone I love you, it's because I'm sure you love people. So tell them, because sometimes they need to know it.
Absolutely, I agree. Right, it's not the end of the show yet. Okay, let's play now the quick thinking game. So I'm going to give away some words, and you just tell me one word that comes to your mind. Okay, quick thinking.
Okay.
Let's start with family.
Warm.
Okay, money.
Things.
Love.
Always.
Life.
Colors.
Sex.
Fun.
Okay, politics.
Liars.
Religion.
Hope.
Fear.
Wow.
Friendship.
Blood.
Desire.
Animal.
Regrets.
Needed.
Success.
Temporary.
Happiness.
Utopia.
Wish.
Motivation.
Okay, and if I tell you Galiza, one word.
Food. Rain. Clouds. Sea.
Very good. And the last one now, Madrid.
Home.
Good. Okay, let's pretend now I'm going to meet your lovely partner, yeah?
Okay.
And I'm going to ask him, define Yago in one positive word and one negative word only. What your partner will tell me.
Well, I think that he would say that the best thing of me is the passion. The worst thing of me is my anger.
Ooh.
It's like the both sides of the same coin. You know?
Absolutely. And if I ask the same question to your lovely mother, what she would say?
Look, I think that she would say the same.
The same thing, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think that it's something that defines me.
Very good.
Sometimes I have to control my temper when it's bad, but when it's good, it's nice because I'm like a volcano, you know.
Boom, explode.
Yeah, of good things, and when I love very much, and when something likes me very much, and all the time when I have to describe something that likes me, my common thing that I usually say is like, you can see, I've never seen this in my life. I never enjoyed so much in my life. I've never tasted something so tasty in my life. Let's go instead of this.
Understand.
I'm just a little bit drama queen, you know. I'm thinking right now that I'm just a little bit drama queen.
That's very funny. I like it. I like it. Right, let's play now. Yago and the magic box, and you can ask me a question, okay? You can ask me a question now, Yago.
For sure. What's the learnings that you are learn with all this amazing project that you are doing?
Wow, very good question. Very good question. Right, I think what I've learned the most about my journey in this project is that people, we are people around the world. We are so similar. I think in the end of the day, it doesn't matter where you're coming from. It doesn't matter what you believe. It doesn't matter your point of views, your religion. What I've learned is all the time, everyone leaves a positive message. I've learned that everyone there, out there, by the other side, there's something beautiful to share. There's an interesting, let's say, message to share with the world. So what I've learned is people, they are very interesting. I think the human being, they are very interesting. We have, of course, we have our negative side, we have our positive side, but what I've learned is, at the end of the day, everyone has a positive message or something nice to share with the world, something that they can live out there, and people who is watching, they're gonna take it somehow. They're gonna think about it. I'm sure in the future, when someone, like people watch this interview, they're gonna look at you and they're gonna go like, I agree with what he says. I like what he says. I went through the same situation as he went through in his life as well. So in the end of the day, everyone is connected with each other. So that's what I've learned the most so far in this journey since I started doing this project.
Wow. Incredible, really.
Good answer.
Thank you. That's my job, you know.
Oh. You see, you put me in the spot, yeah?
Okay.
Right, Yago, did you have a good time?
Yeah, for sure. I'm crazy for sharing all this interview with all my English spoken friends. You know, I had a really good time. I think it's very, very interesting what you are doing. Your focus in the human being and the interest and the things that we keep us together. And I would like to say thank you for all the learning that I'm sure we will take for all this project that you are leading.
Thank you so much. Oh my God, listen to this from someone like you, a professional like you, like a psychologist, a writer. It just for me is a big compliment. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
But before you go, would you mind to share a positive message, a positive quote, something that inspires you in life?
Wow. I think that, well, I have to tell you that I love Alanis Morissette, okay? The singer. And she has a song named One. I think that following the message that you said for the reason of you are doing these kind of things, these projects right now. I mean that we are one. We are exactly one. You know, everybody bleed, everybody cry, everybody love, everybody suffer, everybody needs everybody. So I mean that we don't have to distract with all the noises with all the noise and hunger and all this shit that it's outside. You know, we can't forget that we are one and we have to be together because everybody bleeds, everybody loves, and everybody has issues to resolve. You know, so if you make this community of human being just a little bit better with a very little action, do it. It's your challenge. Make this world just a little bit better with little things that you can do in your action area. You know, but do it. Don't think it. Do it. Because I think that it's the way of making this world just a little bit better than it is right now.
I totally agree. Very beautiful. Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias, William. It was a really pleasure to work.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
and
for sure. And thank you very much for giving me the chance of participating in all this.
Absolutely. And I'll let you know when our interview goes live, okay? I'll keep you posted, okay?
Okay. Thank you very much, William. Thank you, everyone.
All the best. Bye-bye. Regards to your partner and your family.
Okay, I will.
Take care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Did you have a nice time? Enjoy the interview? William and the Magic Box. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, William and the Magic Box. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, just visit our website, www.williamandthemagicbox.com. Give a like, share the video, and see you tomorrow with another lovely interview. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow. Bye.